Hello everyone, welcome to the video lecture series of Design of Steel Structures for 3rd year Civil Engineering. I am Professor Sudhir V. Gaike, Department of Civil Engineering, Sanjeevani College of Engineering, Kopargaon. So in the previous video, we have seen introduction to bolted connection, types of bolted connection and failures of bolted connection. And again in second video, we have seen introduction to welded connection and types of welded connection. So in the present video, we are going to start with numerical on bolted connection. So here the statement for the problem is given as design a lap joint between two plates as shown in figure so as to transmit a factored load of 70 kN using M60 grade of bolts, 4.6 grade of bolt and grade of plate Fe410 plate. So likewise the statement is given. So in the statement or from statement you need to understand what is the given data for the current problem. So from problem you can read that initially starting with first of all the value of factored load is given in the problem, that is equal to 70 kN. Usually in some problem they may ask you working load value, so that value is to be multiplied by partial safety factor to calculate the factored value. As we are using limit state of design, here factored load are considered or ultimate load are considered for design. So given value is already a factored load of 70 kN. So in given data for solution, given data first value total load is given as 70 kN. Again M16 types of bolts are mentioned. So in the previous video we have seen what this M16 stands for. M stands for metric and 16 this number stands for the diameter of bolt with grade 4.6. So again we have seen with the help of this grade 4.6 how to calculate the ultimate strength of bolt and yield strength of bolt. So using this data we are going to calculate. Initially D value is diameter of bolt 16 mm, D0 is diameter of hole 16 plus 2 that is equal to 18 mm. So this is 2 mm we are doing for clearance of holes. And again ultimate strength of bolt is 400 MPa and ultimate strength of plate is given as 410 MPa. So this is as per the given data. So in the problem they are asking to design a lap joint. In the short you have to calculate what are the number of bolts required to transfer a force of 70 kN, and as we are going to design number of bolts you need to define the specification for that bolts, either what will be the pitch distance and what will be the edge or end distance. So this is the given data based on the statement we have defined given data. Now assuming based on that data pitch distance, so again we have seen clause as per IS 800/2007 minimum pitch distance should be 2.5 times of diameter of bolt. So 2.5 times of diameter of bolt, diameter we are knowing is equal to 16 mm. So we will assume that value as 40 mm. Similarly, end distance or edge distance, so that is equal to 1.5 times of your diameter of hole. Again, for edge distance or end distance, we have seen it is classified into two categories, whether it is a machine flame cutting or whether it is a hand flame cutting. So in case of machine flame cutting, we are considering 1.5 times of diameter of hole. For hand flame cutting we are considering 1.7 times. So here that is depending upon our designer, so we'll assume that it is equal to 1.5 times of diameter of hole and that will be equal to 27. We'll round figure that value to 30 mm. And again next is gamma mb partial safety factor for material in case of bolt is given as 1.25. This is as per table number 5 IS 800/2007. Now we have seen bolt is going to fail into three types or three categories, that is either shearing type of failure, bearing type of failure, or the third is tension type of failure. So out of the three, usually third type of failure is not considered because bolt is going to fail either in shearing or bearing. So considering only that two values, we are going to calculate the nominal capacity or strength of bolt. So first is given design strength of bolt in shearing as per clause number 10.3.3 IS 800/2007. So the formula is given as design shearing strength of bolt. So ultimate strength of bolt divided by root of 3 into gamma mb into bracket nn multiplied by anb plus ns into asb. So this nn is nothing but number of shearing plane multiplied by anb is area of your bolt for threaded portion. N stands for net. This N stands for net. And this S stands for shank. So two types of areas we are going to consider. Here one cross section of bolt I have shown. So initially this is head portion, below that your shank portion, and this is your threaded portion. So where your shearing plane is going to occur, based on that you need to calculate NN value or NS value. If your shearing plane is going to occur at shank portion, in that case only we are assuming NS value. And if your shearing plane is going to occur in threaded portion, we are going to consider net value. So here again I am assuming all shearing planes are occurring in threaded portion only. So as the shearing plane is occurring in threaded portion, shank value is going to be 0. Therefore I have written NS equal to 0. Now again for this particular formula, NS value is 0. So 0 multiplied by ASB, we are getting only this reduced formula. So I am writing for that reduced formula FUB divided by root of 3 into gamma MB into bracket NN into ANB. Correct? So for that ANB is to be calculated net area of bolt. So initially we can calculate shank area. Shank area is nothing but pi by 4 into given diameter, pi by 4 into d square, that is pi by 4 into 20 square. This is shank area, and as the portion is threaded, it will be reduced to 0.78 factor. So we are multiplying this 0.78 factor to it in order to get the net area. So it will be pi by 4 into 20 square into 0.78. We are getting answer as 157 mm square. This is the net area of bolt for this threaded portion. Now here from these two lap joint you can see that plate thickness 12 mm and plate thickness 20 mm are to be connected using a lap joint, that is bolted connection. Here both the plates are overlapped over each other. Plates are overlapped above each other, and for that connection you need to provide a bolted type of connection. Therefore the number of shearing plane in case of this lap joint is going to be 1. So already in the previous video we have seen shearing planes are to be calculated using simple formula number of plates minus 1. So here number of plates are 2, that is 12 mm and 20 mm. Minus 1 is nothing but 1 value. Therefore number of shearing plane value is going to be 1, and again that value we are assuming in threaded portion. Therefore NN is equal to 1 value. So putting all the values in equation, 400 it is ultimate strength of bolt divided by root of 3 into gamma MB 1.25 multiplied by number of shearing planes as 1 value into 157 net area of bolt. We are getting strength equal to 29 kilonewton. So this is the strength of single bolt. Strength of single bolt for single shear plane. Similarly, second design strength, design bearing strength of bolt. So this is as per clause number 10.3.4. So in clause 10.3.4, value of design bearing strength is VDBB given as 2.5 times KB into D into T multiplied by FU. So again we have seen bearing strength is classified into two categories. Either the bearing failure may be in bolt or it may be in plate. But as we are assuming that we are adapting higher grade of plates, that is high strength of plates we are adapting, therefore the failure is going to be only in bolt. Therefore this FU value will be considered for bolts. So FUB already in the given data we have seen FUB value is 400. If you are going to calculate the bearing strength for plate, consider FUP value, and that is given here 410. So design bearing strength of bolt is equal to 2.5 times of KB into T into FU value. So KB value is smaller or minimum of E divided by 3D0, comma P divided by 3D0 minus 0.25, FUP divided by FUB and 1.0. So out of these 4 values you need to calculate the minimum value. So putting the value of edge distance as 30 mm and pitch distance as 40 mm, D0 is diameter of hole 18 mm, and calculating all the values we are getting 0.55, 0.74, 0.97 and 1.0. So smaller among all these 4 value is 0.55. So KB value we have defined based on this 4 calculation as 0.55 value. So putting again next value is D. So diameter we are already known, it is equal to 16 mm. And again next part is regarding the thickness. So you can see in the given data 2 different thicknesses are mentioned, 12 mm and 20 mm. So initially you need to consider the thickness of thinner plate. So thinner plate here is 12 compared with 20, it is 12 mm. So initially 12 mm plate is going to fail. Therefore you consider T value as 12 mm. So always least value you have to consider. And in case of suppose lap kind of joint, suppose we consider example, this is the plate thickness of suppose 8 mm and 2 cover plates are used. So cover plate is of 6 mm, below side cover plate is again of 6 mm. So we are discussing regarding this T value, thickness of thinner plate or aggregate thickness. Now in case of such kind of butt joint, your plate connected is 8 mm and cover plates used are 6 mm. So here aggregate thickness will be 6 plus 6 is 12 mm. So here least value is going to be 8 mm. Correct? So likewise you need to consider. So this was only for butt joint. Here in case of lap joint, minimum value is 12 mm. Therefore T value will be equal to 12 mm. And Fu value already we have seen, that is equal to 400. So putting the values and calculating, you are getting design bearing strength of bolt is 84.48 kilonewton. So the design strength is nothing but it is always minimum of these two values, that is shearing strength, bearing strength or tension strength. Tension value we are not considering here. Therefore minimum of these two will be the bolt value, that is either 29 or 84, because initially for that loading your bolt is going to fail. Correct? So consider example, suppose 70 kilonewton is going to act. In that cases initial value is 29, second is 84. So here this is going to consider or pass the load of 70 kilonewton, but due to shearing it is going to fail at 29. Therefore here minimum value between these two is 29 kilonewton. So that will be your bolt value. So using that bolt value, now calculate number of bolts required. So number of bolts required is nothing but load divided by your bolt value. Load is given as 70 kilonewton. So 70 kilonewton divided by bolt value 29, you are getting 2.41. So in point value you cannot provide the number of bolts, therefore we will round figure that value to 3 number of bolts. So total number of bolts required for 70 kilonewton load will be equal to 3 numbers. So again the same plan I have drawn. This was the section, cross section for given plate, and this is the plan. So here you need to provide 3 number of bolts, 1, 2 and 3. Correct? And as per our design, pitch distance is going to be 40 mm and end distance is going to be 30 mm. So here this 2 pitch distance, that is distance between the consecutive bolts, center to center distance between consecutive bolt along the direction of load. So this is the direction of load, and center to center distance between consecutive bolt is P value. So this will be 40 mm, this will be again 40 mm, and end or edge distance we are assuming equal to 30 mm. Correct? So summary of your design is nothing but you are using M16 4.6 grade of bolt, 3 numbers at a pitch distance of 40 mm and end distance of 30 mm. So this should be your summary of answer for given problem. So in the given problem, for load of 70 kilonewton, M16 4.6 grade 3 bolts will be required. So thank you very much. In the next video lecture, we will start with problems related with welded sections. Thank you very much.